I don't even know why people say bye, Kev. They should just say hi, Kev. I do this for a living. I'm a YouTuber. Of course, TMZ, hold up. Of course, Kanye is like, hold up. Of course, nigga, hold up. Kev is breaking this historically down in a way we have never heard. Never heard it before. So when you start seeing YouTube and other things like that, just know Kevin risked it all to get to the truth. Press 1. Now when I say they know they sold their likeness to the corporation, that's what I mean. You feel me? I don't have to deal with that other than Leor being mad up there in the offices of YouTube. Talking about he's black. Just turn him off. What? Just turn him off already. We can't allow this fucking clown to grow anymore. Hit that like button and subscribe. I came back to say bye. I came back to say bye. Is it? Press 1. Oh my goodness. What a beautiful time to be alive. That was great information. Great information. Kanye just going crazy for no reason. And you can go through any one of his streams, whether interviews, whether it be that one, this one. Check this out.
Products for $20, like the best product in the world.
Look.
Check out shares of Gap today. We've been watching them all day. Under pressure, down more than 4% after Kanye West, now known as Ye, said he is terminating his deal with the retailer for failing to meet obligations in the agreement, including product distribution and opening Yeezy Gap stores. Joining us now.
So he terminates the deal and they tell him, you can't use your own likeness for nothing. He terminates the deal. Listen to the silliness. He terminates the deal, but can't use his own likeness? No, buddy. The deal could have already been terminated. If a person has power to tell you, the creator, who's alleged to own all of this, then you don't own it. Or is that just me? You don't own nothing. You got to go through them to get, when you know from a premeditated stance how they operate. I'm proving that with TMZ and Kanye from 2018. That's from 2018. So he knows it was no God conversation. It was more like consciousness and this old euphoria of we are the world. That's not real. They will play that game with you to steal your rights and stuff from that. Y'all notice they stopped that as soon as we start talking about Scientology. Y'all notice that, right? Soon as we got on Scientology, That's why I enjoy talking truths and affecting the world to where even Kanye up there on national TV with information he can't even control. He like Cyclops when he couldn't control his mental power. He just going all over the place with the ability to see. He went nuts. But I still, it's like, wow, see, information have a way of just, this is the ripple effect. You know, just traveling about, and the frequencies out there, they're going to pick it up. Now, I do enjoy that part of the show. But for a person to pretend like, oh, I was robbed, they're stealing my content, they're doing this. You got a limited time to say something like that. Then they'll set you up, hit you with a cease and desist. You better be quiet.
To discuss, we've got a surprise guest for you. Is Ye himself. It's good to see you. Thank you for joining us.
Absolutely. Thank you for having me.
So talk to us about what happened here. Why are you terminating this deal with Gap?
Well, it was always a dream of mine to be at the Gap and to bring the best product possible to the masses.
Wait a minute. That nigga look like he in prison. Lord have mercy.
masses, and I always talk to them about doing products for $20, like the best product in the world, designed at the same level of the top fashion houses in the world at $20 for the people. And so we went through 3 years, and honestly, there's always like struggles and back and forth when you're trying to build something new and integrate teams. So we designed an entire collection, and
wait a minute, was that Trayvon Martin?
I wasn't able to set.
Wait a minute, was that Trayvon Martin?
It was always a dream of mine to be at the Gap and to bring the best product possible to the masses. And I always talk to them about doing products for $20, like the best product in the world, designed at the same level of the top fashion houses in the world at $20 for the people. And so we went through 3 years, and honestly, there's always like struggles and back and forth when you're trying to build something new.
Did you see that? Could you believe that? That's Trayvon Martin? Is that Trayvon Martin?
Shame. Shame. Shame.
How much is the Trayvon Martin sweaters? How much is the Trayvon Martin slave sweater, Kanye? I do not believe what I don't believe it. Is that Trayvon Martin? Yes, it is. Unbelievable. 000.1, huh? Unbelievable. Unbelievable. That's why I don't even follow the clothes or nothing. This is my first time ever seeing Gap Inc. with Trayvon Martin sweaters. I have never seen the selling of black trauma this way ever since Roots, Purple Roots. I was about to say Purple Rain. Roots. This is sad, G. I didn't even think I was going to come back to say bye, but Lord have mercy. The work must continue. Trayvon Martin looking outfits. Trayvon Martin. Somebody said this is on another level. This shit is on Milwaukee Chris. It is on another level, Chris.
Back and forth when you're trying to build something new and integrate teams. So we designed an entire collection, and I wasn't able to set the actual price that I wanted for this collection.
Oh my goodness.
And then they actually took one of the shirts and sold it for $19. So didn't price my stuff. Priced my stuff at like $200 and above their whole price point normally. And then did the exact shirt for $20. Also, they did pop-ups, and I signed on with them because they had in the contract they said they were going to do stores, and they just ignored us about building stores.
What's the price of a soul? There we go. That's the Lord. Information goes a long way. What's the price of a soul?
It was very frustrating. It was very disheartening because I just put everything I had. I put, all of my top relationships. I went and got Demna, the head designer of Balenciaga, which is one of the hottest brands in the world, to come. He does couture. And with that relationship, he ended up, working on a Gap collection for me. There were a lot of things, colorways that I didn't approve. There's a lot of places that the product went to, certain sites where it was like...
Sir, it's called you went public. You went public, Kanye. You went public.
dog and pony and the idea around town. And sometimes I would talk to the guys, the heads up, the leaders, and it would just be like I was on mute or something. And they totally, our agenda, it wasn't aligned. And I know, my family, we're garmentos. My family, we made the first Louis Vuitton bootleg jogging suits, and they used to confiscate the bags at LAX. That's actually literally my family that would cut up those bags and make jogging suits. We literally would make cross colors. Yeah, this is because people always think of things like the celebrity. This kind of, I wouldn't have been so influential in clothing language. I like that, but I like the word language better than aesthetic, because the language is a base. Aesthetic is just a style. It's a language that me and Virgil and Dennis.
Look at Bitcoin, negative 519.
And Jerry Lorenzo and Matt Williams
that hurt
in streetwear, in this like Mark Echols complex idea of what it is today, what high schools look like today, and everyone knows that I'm the leader, I'm the king.
No, you're not the leader, you're not the king, and selling Trayvon Martin slave clothes and shoes to high schoolers is not ideal.
Right, so a king can't live in someone else's castle. A king has to make his own castle.
Well, you say that, and it makes me wonder what's the status of your Adidas relationship.
Okay.
I followed that for many years. I saw how you came in when the company was struggling in the U.S. and there was a big turnaround. By all accounts, it seems like Yeezy and Adidas has been a strong partnership, but lately you haven't sounded too happy about it. So they haven't responded to me. What can you tell us about where that stands?
Well, being that Casper was let go, they could take all the stuff they were involved in and just blame it on him, if that's what they want to do. But any of these relationships that I'm in, like, I have to have a say-so, on the colorways. They were doing colorways. They were naming things. They were sending guys in telling me, don't tell your audience that you didn't name that. And they were slowing down.
Don't tell your audience that you didn't name that. So you did name that, but they told you don't tell them. But you're a grown man. So are you a child or are you an executive?
And then copying the ideas, some things took us 2 years. And it's not just the things you could see. They would take people from the team that did production, that was quality control. We did this shoe this knit runner, and I told them this needed to be a marathon shoe, and it ended up being the most uncomfortable Yeezy ever on purpose, changed it. Because anyone that's worn a Yeezy, they say, oh, this is the most comfortable shoe that I've ever worn. And then they also were supposed to do stores and never did stores. And this company grew like by 85% last year. And basically became, people could compare it to Jordan, and I 100% respect what Jordan did, but, Phil Knight's worth $50 billion or something like that, and Michael Jordan's worth like $4 billion or $6 billion or something like that. And, this is the day of liberation.
Sir, you said that in 2018. It can't be liberation because you're not invested in machinery. In the machines that create the shoe, you don't have the workers that know how to create shoes and put shoes together, nor are you training people who do know how in a free nation to teach people how to make these shoes and jeans, and you have your own factory with Big Yeezy factory on the side in one of these abandoned buildings that need to be leased out because business is bad. Niggas always got an excuse on why they had to go over there to get funding when usually they said they billionaires. So if you're a billionaire, why you don't have the machinery to cut the middleman out of the equation? How come y'all so smart but don't have the know-how to cut the middleman out of the equation. Why you are not buying the machine? You know, with the machine, with a printing press, you can print your own newspaper. With a shoe press or a shoemaker or whatever it is, you can do that. From dress clothes to this and that one, you got everything you need as far as style, money, in the urban community to know. But you're complaining that you're looking outside and they're doing you this way when you are a billionaire and can do it yourself. Why are you not doing it yourself with all of these millions and millions and millions and millions of dollars? You could have bought machines to build products and to begin something. Master P should have a potato warehouse, not a contract to put faces on a bag, but know how to make the bag, to put the potatoes in, to throw the logos on, all the way around the board, to get the chips, to do this, to do that. Got your own deals, not going through a third party and you being a middle of the middleman to try to convince me you're in business because you got cool clothes on to make me think you're the owner. No, you're not. Y'all don't sold y'all likeness and image and trying to play the middleman. I'm about them damn rap snack. They won't let Boosie in because his image. This is the dumbest. You guys can't be creators of so much technology to where even when you got $1 million and $1 billion, you won't invest in a machinery that flips cars over and dips them in paint and keeps them moving. You won't invest in that because it costs $100, $200, $1,050. But you got a chain on that costs 200,000 whoppers from Johnny Dang. But you won't invest in the machine that will create the whole hat. Starter hat, P. Diddy hat, cowboy from All Money In, nothing. You won't buy the machine that creates it. You will go to the person who got every reason to just say, oh, you don't even know how, you don't even got the machine, so you need me. But you got enough money for that not to happen. You niggas know everything about the music industry and still go to Empire and Leor and this one and that one. You just cannot live without the white man you say is your owner without his validation and his tap on your ass. Say, go get him, champ, like you're on a football team.
Right here. This is the day to not be just valued on my cash flow, to be valued on the equity that we bring. We've seen the influence that we've had on two Fortune 500 companies. Also, there's a lot of stuff where they have a lot of commitments to China, and when we wanted to do localized manufacturing, which is completely possible with some of the factories that I'm buying here in California, we can actually bring industry back to America. I feel that in a lot of ways.
What factory are you building? Talking about we're looking to bring it.
Europe has been the head of prestige and with the luxury brands and luxury vehicles, and China has been the head of manufacturing. But America, we invented rock and roll. We are the most inventive. We are the youngest startup ever. America itself. So, we invented Apple, we invented Ford, and now we have Yeezy here. And it's not going to be any board members that won't even pick up the phone that their kids are wearing my shoes that get the opportunity to just dismiss me this way. Like, for instance, I'm moving my money from JP Morgan.
Dismiss you this way? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Over to, Bank of America possibly, because I go and move $140 million over to JP Morgan. Jamie Dimon never calls me. I found out Gene Ulrich is one of the heads on the board at Adidas and one of the heads of the board at JP Morgan. So if they're already treating you a certain way at Adidas, it doesn't matter how much money you move over there. They're going to treat you like they meet you. And then people say,
she's the head of the Asia division, to be fair, at JP Morgan, I think. And yeah, she's a board member of Adidas. But go ahead.
She said, oh, she's a part of the Asian division.
And then people say,
she's the head of the Asia division, to be fair, at JP Morgan, I think. And yeah, she's a board member of Adidas. But go ahead.
That's about the amount of information I have, because I can only find out about the board from what I can Google online. So.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Never got to meet him, even though, I've been the strongest partner that they've had. Yeezy is 68% of their online sales. And they've even gone and specifically hired people from my team to do collaborations with, to attempt to make fake versions or to try to dilute my message and to colonize my audience as opposed to empowerment. For instance, it's like
that nigga said colonize my audience. Your audience is of Kim Kardashian and everybody. Your whole shit being colonized. What the fuck are you talking about? Colonize your audience. You can't say that with a white All Lives Matter shirt on.
A friend of mine, Jamie Salt, just bought Reebok. Reebok is worth less than Yeezy, but due to the positioning that I was in the contract, instead of us taking Reebok as the infrastructure for Yeezy, Jamie Salter is able to take that, and I'm over here sitting and, supposed to be this, little plant in the front of the Little Shop of Horrors,
So we know Jamie, he comes on the show as well, Authentic Brands. He's done a bunch of deals. So I guess what I'm wondering, so it sounds like you're trying to break up with Adidas too, and it sounds like you're trying to forge your own path here when it comes to
I don't like the word. My mom said trying is failing. We're not going to fail. We will succeed. We are succeeding.
So I'm trying to figure out what it is. So you're starting your own company.
So what are you doing?
Independent of other big corporations. Is that the plan?
Absolutely.
Under a big corporation. Ah.
Other big corporations. Is that the plan? So you're starting your own company independent of other big corporations.
Oh, okay. Independent of them.
Is that the plan?
Absolutely.
So you didn't know that before?
I got to, I only have the resources I know. Like, I can sit with people. I can go and sleep at David Simon's house. I can go to Jamie Salter's ranch. I can go to Francois Pinault's house. I can go.
Oh, you're a praiser of man. Oh my goodness.
Bernard Arnault's house. I can go to Elon. Elon doesn't really have a house anymore. I can go to Elon's house. But are people really handing over the information? So sometimes it's harder to find the information, especially you got to understand, it's like I'm operating like a 5X version of Bo Jackson or something. I'm like operating at the top in music, the top in influence, top in clothing, the top in shoes. And now we're going to go in and become the top in real estate and the top in education. Where, my school, Donda, we're on our third year of school. It was started off as Easy Christian Academy that we opened during this pandemic.
Yes. Yeezy Christian Academy that we opened up during the pandemic, and now it's what?
Pandemic. And we now we're on our third year, and this school is going to focus on bringing the American economy back, starting with our children.
Oh, he fucked up when he said Donda. Oh, because he can't say that, so he had to bring up.
Now we're on our third year, and this school is top in influence, top in clothing.
That's incredible.
Top in shoes, and now we're going to go in and become the top in real estate and the top in education. Where, my school, Donda, we're on our third year of school. It was started off as Easy Christian Academy that we opened during the pandemic, and now we're on our third year, and this school is going to focus on bringing the American economy back, starting with our children.
So the school is going to bring the American economy back.
They try to just stay on your phones. Just do this. Well, we're not making practical. They took all of our practical engineering skills away from us. So we're focusing on engineering for our species. What's the thing we need the most? Food. Engineering food. And I'm telling you this as the answer being like, our focus is the school. My mom was an Albright scholar. Our new vice chairman, Shirley Peshavar, was appointed the head of the Albright scholars. So let me tell you what this curriculum is. It's engineering food, engineering automotive.
Shervin Pishavar, Yeezy Vice Chairman. Oh my goodness.
Engineering, engineering shelter, computer hardware and software, financial literacy and financial engineering, and shout out to Elon, rocket science, just so we could say, our kids understand. But that's the normal reading and writing and all the stuff that, the old guards 100 years ago put up for what our curriculum is. But now we live in this post-Steve Jobs world. Another thing, if you look at TikTok, like in Korea, it's got all kind of things. It's not just indoctrinating and sexualizing, children. It's actually educational. So we're really into the idea of embracing TikTok as an educational.
Let me just go back. Wait a minute. Sometimes my brain shut down. Sometimes.
World. Another thing, if you look at TikTok, like in Korea, it's got all kind of things. It's not just indoctrinating and sexualizing, children. It's actually educational. So we're really into the idea of embracing TikTok as an educational tool, because you're not going to be able to communicate.
Why me?
Unless you use the way the kids communicate. So a lot.
Shame. Shame. Shame.
What? Wait a minute. Oh my goodness.
Tool, because you're not gonna.
Remember I told y'all TikTok was being used to track children and over-sexualize children? And you got a lot of people on TikTok. I'm just a responsible person. You ain't gotta listen to me, but I'm saying there's a lot of perverts out here. More perverts than regular people. The whole world is sick. You gotta guard your spiritual self. You gotta guard your children. You gotta guard your family, cuz. From television. Bro, this shit getting too demonic when you start hearing shit like this. And you gotta rewind it 3, 4. I shouldn't have to rewind it 3 or 4 times. I sit up here and freestyle for hours and hours and hours and hours and hours and hours on here daily, and I don't have those type of rewind moments. What did Kev just say? Press 1. Bruh. That's why I don't understand.
Embracing TikTok as an educational tool, because really into the idea of embracing TikTok as an education. it's got all kind of things. It's not just indoctrinating and all the stuff that, the old guards 100 years ago put up for what our curriculum is. But now we live in this post-Steve Jobs world. Another thing, if you look at TikTok, like in Korea, it's got all kind of things. It's not just indoctrinating and sexualizing, children. It's actually educational. So we're really into the idea of embracing TikTok as an educational tool, because you're not going to be able to communicate unless you use the way the kids communicate. So a lot.
What? I don't understand what y'all hear, but I hear something crazy.
A lot of schools are, hey, don't use technology in this way, and just only do that after school. America, we are the thought leaders, and there's a lot of strong Americans. Obviously, I'm a conservative also. I'm a Christian, and there's a lot of strong people who really believe.
Christian has nothing to do with conservative. There are liberals and Democrats who believe in God and the Bible to marginalize the faith of God and Christ to a political party, just and a political party that just does everything antichrist, is absurd. You damn near saying we're good, they're evil, but we're all American. You're not. What do you mean?
Family, and believe in monitoring the type of content that our children receive, and also monitoring the type of food that that receive. Go ahead. What are you saying?
No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry to interrupt. I just, while we have you, we're.
Something is insane. Something going on in the world. Something real fishy going on. I don't know what it is. It can be indictments. I don't know what it is. Indictments and all that going down. Facts. I don't know what it is. I only have history. Press 1. I only have history. I know Nygaard was indicted. I know that. Trafficking. We're gonna get to that. But Nygaard, that's one of those boys. Higher rich French. Celebrity, old ballers in the gang. Indicted. Trafficking. What I'm saying is, family, don't be so quick to, Kanye black and they doing him this way. They're not doing Kanye nothing. When you go public like that, you have an obligation. You're not the leader anymore. The obligation is to the shareholders. The shareholders press 1. So that's how they beat you. You probably didn't know the shareholders run everything. You heard me? And if you ain't got no money and they invested in everything and you invested all of your ideas, that's your problem. That means you just sold them everything and they can kick you out of your own ship because you don't understand. We are the shareholders, sir. So you can go DEFCON 4 on a Jew. You can go this one and that. It don't matter. When we sell these Yeezys for $300, $400, $500, $600, Lord have mercy. He gambled and lost. That's exactly what he did. They keep rolling the dice. Think about Las Vegas. They keep rolling the dice. You can't roll the dice no more. Your lucky streak comes to an end. Kanye looks bad. I'm not an internet bot, so I can say he looks bad. They look confused and it don't look good on the Kanye level. And I don't know Illuminati shit. Just on some personal, you gambled and you lost. And it's a lot of times in business, you align yourself with individuals who may appear to be winning and don't realize they going down tomorrow. So you just got to watch it all the way around. In business, you may associate, your association is like a gang. You may be recode. Your shit may be involved in that shit. Especially when they invested in your shit. Motherfuckers come through and take all that. Give me this. Oh, no. Sorry, you shareholders was in charge and we lost everything. I'm illegal. I was doing crimes over there. We all indicted. The feds took everything. And there's nothing a person who just sold their likeness can do. That's a shame. We got all type of people, but his vice chairman, it ain't Jay-Z. It's not this one. You just up there talking. Press 1. You just up there talking, and they just fucking your pocket up, huh? Press 1. They tore them pockets up, didn't they? Wasn't even looking. Walked right into it. They used your, I'm the smartest in the world. The devil let you be the smartest in the world. Go ahead. Just write them ideas down right here. Come on, work for us. We'll get you this and this and this and this. Nice way to hang out with us. Press 1. We'll do this one, this one, this one, this one, this one. You can hang out with me. This one, this one, this one, this one, this one. Come on. Meanwhile, they plotting. How can we take this billionaire mindset of Negro and steal this from him? And we can't steal it like we used to now. We got to let him steal it for us. Press 1. You ain't been, We got to let him steal his own shit for us. Press 1. All of his ideas. Now, black folk, Adidas is stealing Kanye's shoe concept. Look, they got a Yeezy that look just as theirs. They do whatever that they want to. They can make the Yeezys for $59.99. They can do whatever that they want. Anything. Because they own that. They are the shareholders. You in public. And your obligation, the only obligation of this entity is to make more money for the shareholders by law. Ain't got time for no more $1 billion ideas when we losing. We gotta make this money by law. By law, we have to make more money. The obligation is to the shareholders. So, shout out to y'all for y'all not knowing that. That's a trip to think that something can never be yours. Like you can have it, it can say Yeezy, but it's not yours. That's a trip, ain't it? You never think that you would see Kanye, billionaire, run around. I'm a billionaire. No, you're not. You probably got $1 billion tax credit but I mean, the Gap deal, Adidas, and all of these things not following through. Yeah, and your ideas are out there, they will take that and box you right out. They don't need you no more. You gave us everything. They did you like they did early America. They come on. What is this you got? Oh, that's beautiful, man. Hang out. Let's laugh at Kev Gills on the internet. Let's not pay attention. Whole while they plotting. How can we X him out? We can hire those directly around him. We can do this, we can do that, and frustrate his ass. Press 1. Frustrate the shit out of him. He'll just terminate it. I quit. Exactly. No more nothing. Don't even mention it. You better not even say Donda. Press 1. That nigga said Donda Academy. Press 1. Oh, fuck. Christian Academy. Press 1. Christian again. You know, no more Donda Academy, Christian Academy. I think it's, oh shit. While y'all playing, y'all thinking I'm playing and having a good time. That's cool. I'm joyful. You know, I have a show to run, but I said this. You know, make sure you have all that shit in order and know what you're doing for the long haul in business, and not be so quick to develop and put your hard work into something just to sell it to somebody who's quick to come with a dollar bill. Now, you don't sell your light, and it's too much work and time and effort. You put that up in the garage then. Ain't no use to selling it. It holds more sentimental value than anything. You know, once you put your hard work into something and years go into, somebody just come and take it legally with your assistance, man, you can't hide that. That make you feel like shit. Now they just running with your own product. Ye talking about Jesus walk. They coming with John 3:16. Press all on your shoe. All on your shoe. It's sad, but these are the harsh lessons for people, especially Kanye, who is so arrogant, such an asshole. He knows that's for you. That's a wrapped up birthday gift. There's a bigger animal than you. Press 1. Sometimes y'all got to be taught that there's a bigger, well, I'm going to get it like this than you. You know? You get swallowed up by the whale. First you the big whale and piranha eating up everything, and nobody can get a hold of you, and niggas is on their last 10, 15,000 trying to get a feature, then boom, Kanye gone. If you got, Kanye, you said something so retarded. If you got less money than me, you can't give me no advice. What? If you older than me, you can't give me no advice. If you broker than me, you can't talk to me. Oh my goodness. Oh, so you just arrogant you just arrogant. Your ego is, and sometimes people like you need these harsh lessons. Everybody got to go through harsh lessons. You think you believe in God? Why? You be done. When he finished with you, he'll make sure you do. It ain't gonna be no just regular, I'm gonna open up a Christian academy belief no more neither. It's gonna be a hardcore, different attitude. It's really insane. And then the simple fact that you will sell your wife to the corporation and say, oh, it's for the kids. It was never for the kids, Kanye. When Ray J and them shot that pornography, press 1, shout out to Ray J and Kim. That was not for the kids. That was for gain. Hung Candice Owens. So for Candice Owens to go at his wife, it's just like Kanye has been used by Candice and them. Kanye being hit and used by a marketing genius named Candice Owens to attack his wife, and then they'd be right here. Now, you giving them some pussy or something? The fuck is we doing? We fucking on this campaign run of White Lives Matter or something? You up here talking bad on my wife though, even though I ain't with her. You feel me? So she's a handler. And you fucking or something? Ain't no reason for you to be this close to her man unless you was up to some old demonic women shit. You would probably do that shit with Cardi B husband and be looking all, take pictures just to make a broad mad. Press 1. Come on, ladies. Y'all know how they get out. Y'all thought y'all knew Kev Gills. I got him. No. Press 1. Look. You thought you was number 1, but you're number 2. Press 1. These women ain't shit, Candice. You ain't fooling me. That was a player move. But you got a baby daddy. Press 1. So we should ask these questions. Y'all fucking? Press 1. Cause she sure when they the Kardashians, but all in Kanye face. Press 1. Matter of fact, she been in Kanye face since 2018.
Shame. Shame. Shame.
Back there trying to get chose like this part. Me, Kanye, you know, you better. Yeah, bro. 2018, she love that nigga, huh? Press 1 if you think Candice Owens really love that nigga. Press 1. You better not let your husband find out you fucking a slave. Press 1. She up there in an all black suit. She got black skin in a black suit. Talking about she a dominatrix. Press 1. Candice Owens probably sexy as hell. Press 1. Woo! Candice and Kanye sitting in the tree. Press 1. How many of y'all want to read the algorithm? Watch my morning thumbnail. Watch what I do. Is Candice Owens and Kanye West fucking? Press 1. For some reason, when you're dating interracial and then you come in contact with your own kind, it fuck your brain up. This is like a Matrix moment when an anomaly happened. When two black folk who have foreign wives and husbands cheat on each other. This is a strange dynamic. This is strange. They say all this about black people just to be fucking each other again. Press 1. Now, Candice, you better not be fucking no niggas out in London somewhere talking down on us to that white man. I'm like, nah, they ain't shit. They Democrat liberals. They don't even believe in God. But at the whole time, rolling up some damn weed over there on 63rd with King Von and them stay. Press 1. That's why she knows so much. Running through them projects, them hallways and cuts. Press 1. We gonna find out later. Oh, you know, Candice, press 1. Now we should listen to Candice Owens explain
Kanye West
matter on Caleson Tucker. Press 1. Press 1. I got it lined up right now. Right now. Where's Candice Owens? All right, let's see what she had to say. Because we know her husband probably pushed her out there. Press 1. Uh-oh. I didn't hear what Candice had to say. I didn't see. Shout out Caleson Tucker. Oh, you one cool little nerdy white boy. Press 1. Shout out to Carlson. Boy, you one. I love to smoke a blunt with Carlson. I had that nigga fucked up. Press 1. I love to smoke a blunt with George Bush nephew. We're gonna call that nigga TCB when he leave the hood. You feel me? Cause from TCB, Caleson Tucker, Bush, Crip, nigga. God damn. Coffee and Kush TV. Let's listen to Candice Owens. I never seen this, but I bet you it's gonna be some condescending, blame it on liberal, underlying niggas and black people who get Planned Parenthood, who don't understand that they're communists. Let's go to the film. Roll the tape.
She joins us. Candice, thanks so much for coming on. So,
let me guess.
Why did you do that? You did it together. And what do you think of the...
Shame. Shame. Shame.
Best one. I know third grade semantics, nigga. I told you. Caleson Tucker, bro, the white people already told on you. White people don't play no games. Why did you guys do that? You did it together. Candice said. It wasn't no last night. Girl, full submission. Press 1. Coffee and Kush TV. Let's see what she had to say.
Response. Why can't you do that?
Well, I just want to say it was one of the only weeks that I missed doing your show. And the only reason I would miss doing your show, Tucker, is because I knew that there was a cultural moment that would be so significant as this was.
What What type of culture moment significance did this display? George Soros' black children. That's one. What sort of cultural could you have? First one. Lord have mercy.
You know, I did it because Kanye called me and he said that he needed me to be there at the show and he needed me to be a part of the show.
Oh my goodness. All right, and he called you and said you need to be on the show. You wasn't breastfeeding or nothing. You don't have no obligations to your husband. All right, for sure. I ain't doing nothing but making potatoes right now. Yeah, I'll fly to France. All right, go ahead.
And when he told me what he had in mind and wearing these T-shirts, which, by the way, he told me the day of, I instantly understood what he was trying to do and what the art.
Ah, fucking lying. With all due respect, man. Kanye just told us he didn't even know nothing. The Spirit made me do it. So you immediately understood, oh, this is Jesus. Jesus. This Jesus. This is a Jesus moment. I immediately understood. I looked at him, he looked at me right there.
Artistic expression was. What it offered was a stunning commentary on the hypocrisy of the.
Look at Tucker's face. He's the most serious he ever been. What the fuck does that mean, ma'am? I think Tucker just grew some fucking nuts. What the fuck? What the fuck did she just say? Did she think I'm a fool?
Society that we live in. For years, we were told that Black Lives Matter was not an exclusionary phrase. We were told that it's just what we're saying. We're not trying to leave white people out, right?
Oh my goodness. What did you do? Investigative journalist?
We're just saying this because this is a moment that Black Americans need to have in this country. They were totally fine when Asian Lives Matter became a slogan as well. Asians, by the way, are doing better in this country economically than white Americans. They're more successful in education as well. And they're more likely to get credit cards, as just one example. And yet
Oh shit. Oh shit. Woo, Candice, you dangerous. Woo, shit. She's for sale, nigga. Whoever, nigga.
Despite all of that, it was okay to say Asian Lives Matter. We put on a T-shirt to actually do something that was inclusive, to say, actually, white Americans, you are allowed to be a part of this too.
That's be part of what? Be part of what? There are white people that is for Black Lives Matter. Todd, are you? Does Black Lives Matter to you, Todd? Y'all got to be the ones to do something inclusive. Y'all look like a cute couple.
Because literally all lives matter, and in fact, no lives have been mattering.
So why not wear all lives matter? Told you, liberal Democrat. Let's go, Brandon. Hashtag 54. Why white lives matter? Why try to create the same hysteria we just got over? Why say all lives matter, but no lives matter, but you only got white lives matter? And white people are like, why is she doing this? Shh. White people even, God damn it, Black Lives Matter. Goddamn white people, but ma'am, your life matters, goddammit. Yours. Shut the fuck up. Yours do. Yours. Mine does too. But yours does. We get it. Damn, they get it. I'm talking for the people we experience in real life. Everybody gets it. When I buy coffee, Hindus and white people and Asian people move out the way. They say, sir, my grandpa say, Black Lives Matter, you right here, sir. Right here with us. Thank you, sir. Yeah, black man, white man, and Chinese man, and a Hindu. Y'all want to hear a joke? Press 1. But no. Here come Candice and Kanye walking in with black gloves and Black Panther Party pamphlet. Candice also, how you doing right now? We working for the Black Panther Party. We signing up right to. Y'all is retarded, man.
Black Americans are suffering as a result because of Black Lives Matter. We know that their neighborhoods have been rioted in inner city communities, and the businesses are moving out of there. The result of Black Lives Matter has been white supremacy.
Slow down. Slow the fuck down.
Shame.
What the fuck is you doing?
Shame.
So what are you doing? They don't scribble down all Kevin Gillespie's work and trying to combat this thing. Oh, his stuff works. They listen to him. Hey, guys. Hey, why don't we just control both sides, guys? How about you say this and you say this and then you guys argue? That would make null and void, I guess.
Matter has been white supremacy, assuming that Black Americans were stupid and emotional and would loot and riot their own communities to fulfill a false narrative about policing.
Ma'am, policing in the black community is harsh, ma'am. There's not a false narrative in the head. What are you talking? I've been pulled over by LA County sheriffs for just merely walking to the store to buy bread. Bread. Press 1. Bread. One time I had legal Swisher Sweet right here in my business jacket. Police pulled me over. You know, they asked me, white people. He said, "What are you doing with Swisher Sweets right here?" He pulled them out. I said, "Sir, I snitched." Press 1, I snitched immediately. I felt that God was okay with me snitching because I'm about to tell him that where I bought these if he want to find out. I said, they got a bunch of them at the liquor store right there. They hide them. And they put an extra tax on them too. A whole tobacco factory full of them. I'm saying, go get them right now. Fucking white boy that looked at me like, you ain't shit. You ain't shit neither. Pulling this out my shirt. What are these? My son is here. Fucking, now I'll tell them something else. You said you want to play, they sell them right there. Black Lives Matter. Press 1. Everything I do, Black Lives Matter. If they take too long out the motherfucking stove, that's how I got a whole box of Swisher Sweet. I said, fuck this, the line too long. Motherfucking Black Lives Matter. And I just laughed and they just said, damn, I guess that's $90 million and $1 they stole from us. I just walk out and TVs and everything. Black Lives Matter. That must be a discount code. That's one. Get everything free. God damn it. Press 1. I like that again. Black Lives Matter. Where's Soros at? You got another run in you? Press 1.
And so we got to say all of that by wearing one T-shirt.
It's just so interesting.
You could not say
it's
all
just
of
so
that.
Interesting. I mean, if you're...
How did she get to say all of that with one T-shirt and you didn't do nothing but ignite a fucking brush fire all over again? They just assholes, and the white people didn't go for it. Press 1. White people don't fall for racism like we did. They was sitting back like this. You're not finna use that trick on us. We just watched what they did to you. We know white lives matter because we go to work. Press 1. We know white lives matter because we live in America. We know. You don't have to remind us. We know we matter. We matter. We don't even think about white lives matter. Who thinks about this one? We just say protect police officers who protect and serve. Press 1. They ain't thinking about white people. Don't got gangs. They got biker gangs, and them is just off-duty police officers and renegade drug dealers who they just stupid. They're friendly and stuff, but They don't have like Bloods and Crips. They don't have the stigma of this shit we got. Press 1. They don't have this stupid stigma. And they got a Candice Owens. And Candice, go get them.
We got to say all of that by wearing one T-shirt.
How you say all of that by wearing one T-shirt when you're marketing for your movie called Black Lives Matter, the burial, the goddamn burial? You see, they don't want you to pay attention like Kev will pay attention. They want you in TikTok increments. You only got 30-second time span. So you won't have time to catch the BS jargon shit that come out of these Democratic, conservative, liberal mouthpieces.
It's just so interesting. I mean,
I won't bring her over to the barbecue. She's going to fuck up everything.
If you're triggered, as they say, by a shirt like that, no one who is mad about it ever seemed to ask, like, why? What if it said?
If you're triggered behind that shirt, no matter why, who do you think they're talking to? She talking to a black woman who was sent out to trigger niggas. And, if you're triggered by that, I mean, shouldn't that show that you're not capable of being free? They on that 94 crime bill shit right now. I smell amendment time.
Asian lives matter, or anybody. A normal person would say, well, of course, all lives matter, but like, why does this make them so mad? It's weird. Oh, dark.
It makes them so mad because there is actually in this country a hatred toward white people. It is
I'm starting to believe that Candice Owens is Megyn Kelly's alter ego. Press 1. Do y'all know who Megyn Kelly is? Hold up. Let me turn it. I ain't gonna lie to you. Let me see. I'm 100% sure. Megyn Kelly and Candice Owens gotta be white sisters and brothers. Press 1. Bring your simple. She gotta be this Megyn Kelly in blackface is Candice Owens. Press 1. Yeah, we got one who can see. I'm like June Tao in Rush Hour. I want 50 million and 20 million and 10 million and 5. You want any fries with that? Oh my goodness. I can see. You better, nigga, press 1. Nigga, Kev can see. Press 1.
So he was kicked right off of Instagram for that.
Oh my goodness. Don't pay attention to the voice. They gonna kick me off the internet for this type of shit. Get your ass out of here. You always got a conspiracy. Now, Megyn Kelly is this white lady right here at the edge. And with microphones and stuff that we can do, y'all know they can make themselves sound like any damn thing. But it's just something about Megyn Kelly and Candice Owens and how serious they is when they talk about they bullshit.
The industry wants both of them canceled. So far, he's right. Black rappers and comedians are free to denigrate black people and white men a million different ways, but there's a line they better not cross.
Oh yeah, this is a great example. Press 1. This is shit Candice does on a daily.
And everybody knows it. And I actually did think when he wrote that, and women too, right? You can say whatever, that bitches and hoes and whatever they want to say.
Oh shit, the blackface. She got the melatonin makeup. That's all her eyes. The eyes tell it all. The chin tell it all. Fuck the nose. Everything is prosthetic. The wiggly eye. Your hand movement. Uh-oh. You Googled them, they look the same? They sound the same? Let's see.
About women is fine, but like he's trying to make a point when you bring Jewish people into it, it's a different story. All right, well, I'm feeling uncomfortable. Then he added, "You can't question black entertainers' unhealthy relationship with non-religious Jewish."
I'm fucking dead. Oh my goodness.
Power brokers in Hollywood. Is that clear enough for you? And again, I'm like, I don't know. What do you guys think?
There's nothing better than coming at somebody who is accused of making an anti-Semitic comment with one of your own.
If that ain't Candice Owens sitting right there, nigga. Hell no.
Shame. Shame. Shame.
That's
which is essentially what that is. Yeah, I mean, that is demented. I mean, both of them are demented. I think that, Kanye is obviously, and we've all been talking about this quite a bit. I know Camille is a big booster of Kanye as a musician. I would necessarily say as a thinker, because all of us talked about the general incoherence of the Tucker interview with like moments of lucidity, but they're also just like,
Hold the fuck on, G. Hold on. Let me see.
Did, and that Netflix and the film's producers are saying no. You said the stuff. This is the film. This is why you're getting $100 million. Too bad. So what do we think is likely to happen here?
Well, I think that what happened is they made a pact with the devil when they first got to it.
Oh, my goodness. First one. If that ain't Gorbachev, I don't know what is. Honestly, I don't believe they make pact with devil. That's what I believe. Honestly, I believe they make pact with devil, my brother. Press one. Woo! Woo! Shit! I hate to see his Nazi uniform on goddamn October 31st. Halloween, that nigga walk around, Himmler, the best one. Lord have mercy. This type of old man still cry when he go to Disneyland. I remember when we first made this place for the white people. Best one. My brother of Walt Disney. Best one. Black people don't come. In my day, black people is not allowed to the World Fair. Press one. There's no black people in the World Fair. You don't know why? Because they don't exist. Press one. Black people go to train. Press one. They take to small trip to sleep. Press one. The only people who exist in America in 1902 is us in the World Fair. Press one. I can imagine them coming up with this dumb shit way back then. But this looked like Candice.
United States from Canada.
As we were in Times Square.
Look, Kardashian. Narcissism. Kardashian. Ooh, she don't like Kardashian either. Ooh. If I can make myself white and get myself the other Kevin, ooh, I'll be kicking y'all ass.
Hey everyone, I'm Megyn Kelly. Welcome to the Megyn Kelly Show. There is a lot of news to get to today, and we have the perfect team to help us cover it all. The guys from the Fifth Column are here today. Among the topics we're going to tackle, Tulsi Gabbard officially leaves the Democratic Party, torching them on the way out, calling them an elitist cabal of warmongers and cowards who try to divide us racially. Ma'am.
Are y'all
think the party will get the message? Oh, I'm sure, right? And an MSNBC host makes a stunningly racist claim, arguing that Tua's recent concussion, organic, non-GMO, gluten-free, vegan.
All these people are clones or some shit. I can't do it. I wouldn't even want to guess no more. That's retarded, G. They do kind of, that's some scary shit, y'all. Imagine if Candice Owens was a whole white person. Imagine getting up there talking shit every day with my talking point. That's probably, because I'd be wondering, how Candice get a husband from that line of like, what the fuck? But you never know. How? You never know, G. Well, look. You know, tomorrow's going to be a very enlightening day. I got a lot of history. We're going to finish up this enlightening tour. Keep carrying the torch of truth. I thought I'll just give y'all something different today. Just chill. You know, it's a lot of information floating out there, and trust me, it's hard to make sense of it, but you gotta do your best. Press 1. Right now, I just wanna say shout out to the people who support this broadcast. And right now we got an important PSA from my favorite slave, Charleston White, and he gonna show us what to do when the police pull us over. Charleston White, take it away, my favorite slave buddy. Hold the fuck up. Hold the fuck up. Just him alone, family. It's just hilarious. The police, family. This nigga is hilarious to me. I want y'all to really listen, black man. Listen to this ruckus and teach you how to obey a policy holder. Press 1. Listen to him. Don't listen to me. Listen to him.
Time, cut that inside light on. What that does, it get a police officer clear view inside the car. Let the windows down. Keep your hand on the steering wheel. Tell that nigga over there, man, just put your hand on the dashboard. Don't say nothing, don't do nothing. When that police officer get out the car and look down and see y'all like that, he know you know somebody.
Press 1. Now that was our tip. Put your hands up when they come around. When they put them lights on, cut the light on in the car. And tell your buddy, press 1 so you don't be shot. To put his hands, 2, on the front. Make sure his hands is firmly applied. This is if you're getting pulled over. If they just put their lights on you, put your hands on the steering wheel. And I'm going to put my hands up. And I make sure, what did he say? Shout out to Charleston with his 100 ways to not get killed by the racist police. Press 1. Let's go back to my friend Charleston. See, I know what to do with you niggas. You niggas really want to be superheroes and give advice? Fine. Press 1.
That's like two Masons talking to each other with body language that don't nobody notice but them.
Oh, man. So that means you two Masons talking to each other, but nobody know but y'all. Oh, y'all shouldn't even let this little retarded boy in the Mason Club, because he gonna tell all the secrets if he hit one dope pipe. You feel me? All it takes is one hit. He'll be told all the Masonic code right here, live on the internet.
You done spoke a code to him. He know you must know somebody in law enforcement because you done that for his safety. That's called his officer's safety. He got a clear view inside that car with no movement. Hey, sir, man, my stuff is in the glove box. Can I get it? If he had a bad day, he just had a good one in.
Let's try that again, family. Just so all of my criminal Democratic friends don't want to speak Mason with the police. If you want to learn Mason codes, just surrender all your rights and surrender You and Crum, you ever want to talk Mason code with the police? Give up. Give up now. Press 1. Now, Charleston, take it slow, brother, because we new at this. All right, try it again. Try it again, Charleston. Tell us what to do.
Nigga, when you get pulled over at nighttime, cut that inside light on. What that does, it get a police officer clear view inside the car. Let the windows down. Keep your hand on the steering wheel. Tell that nigga over there, man, just put your hand on the dash.
Oh my Lord. Woo! That cop gonna say, what y'all got in this car that y'all gave up so fast? Oh my goodness. It's gotta be the dumbest advice I ever heard on earth, family. But Charleston White is a celebrity now, so we gotta listen to him and in Bungalow 54 and how they rules of engagement are dealing with the police. Charleston White, take it away.
Nigga, when you get pulled over at nighttime, cut that inside light on. What that does, it get a police officer clear view inside the car. Let the windows down. Keep your hand on the steering wheel. Tell that nigga over there, man, just put your hand on the dashboard.
Oh my goodness.
Don't say nothing, don't do nothing. When that police officer get out the car and look down and see y'all like that, he know you know somebody.
What do you know? You know.
That's like two Masons talking to each other with body language that don't nobody notice but them.
Oh, help me, please. I can go now. Deserve don't went retarded. It was that Mason talk you said, sir. Woo! That slave language, I say. Press 1. I say, who taught you that? Who taught you to surrender? That nigga swear he was entered into the club. You know what you gotta do? Give up right now and be a part of this club. Lord have mercy. I wouldn't want to be in no club where we gotta show. When he's been down and see us like that, he know that we some Masons. That's so sad. Can I hear it one more time? Press 1. Can I hear it one more? He believes. He believes. I'm gonna try to watch it with a straight face. Press 1. I'm gonna just see how far I can make it with a straight face. Let me see. This is ridiculous. Let me hear this advice.
Nigga, when you get pulled over at nighttime, cut that inside light on. What that does, it get a police officer clear view inside the car. Let the windows down. Keep your hand on the steering wheel. Tell that nigga over there, man, just put your hand on the dashboard. Don't say nothing, don't do nothing. When that police officer get out the car and look down and see y'all like that.
I can't get past this. That nigga said, put your hands straight. Put your hands straight down. Oh, jeez. This is the type of man we dealing with in 2020. Woo! Put your hands down like this. Soon as them hands, I don't think I can make it past them hands coming down. Boy, y'all some cowards out there. Ain't know what I do. Ain't nothing. Just shut up. Let me try this one more time, family.
When you get pulled over at nighttime, cut that inside light on. What that does, it get a police officer clear view inside the car. Let the windows down. Keep your hand on the steering wheel. Tell that nigga over there, man, just put your hand on the dashboard. Don't say nothing, don't do nothing. When that police officer get out the car and look down and see y'all like that, he know you know somebody. That's like two Masons talking to each other with body language that don't nobody notice but them.
After throwing up the triangle with his hands.
Spoke a code to him. He know you must know somebody in law enforcement because you done that for his safety. That's called his officer's safety. He got a clear view inside that car with no movement. Hey, sir, man, my stuff is in the glove box. Can I get it? If he had a bad day, he just had a good one in.
Ain't nothing like a... Ain't nothing like a great tutorial. Ain't nothing like it. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. I couldn't imagine being these brothers. They be so dissing each other, dissing and making fun of King Von and Nipsey. Then for them to be so submissive. For them to be so submissive. Press 1. For them to be so submissive, it's almost like, damn, they got you out here just at the risk of your life. And he on video talking about he finna be a martyr. I told y'all he gonna die for his chat room. And they gonna just go back to Kwame Brown, and then they gonna come to Kev Gill's TV after he gone and say, you was right, Kev Gills. We made Charleston White kill himself, and we ain't even gonna remember him because you telling over jokes. You got jokes, Kev. We like you now. These people don't care if you die, fool. You were just about you a martyr. For who? A chat room full of Asian-made bots from Indonesia, some goddamn where? Press 1. Y'all out here just being internet thoughts and bots for views. That's where you go wrong. Internet botting for views. Lord have mercy. He trying to act like he wasn't around throwing up the triangle. Press 1. They act like they wasn't accepted around this shit at first. Press 1. They acting like they wasn't around this. They are part of the Queen's dynasty. Remember? You ain't went. You been at home, at work, on welfare, on parole. You only see these people on TikToks and short clips on the news. Press 1. Y'all, they was with this shit. R. Kelly ain't the only one in trouble. All of them, what I say, Rockefeller as a nation. Get it together. I rock holes, y'all rock fella. Hey, listen. This shit is deeper than them little raps they be spitting. A lot of people been running trafficking games in this internet, in the industry, and on the internet. We'll talk about that later. But in the industry, and it's finally at the surface, and you can just see everybody kind of like ready to devour each other. A lot of probably telling on each other, a lot of telling going on. A lot of these celebrities is still confined to their homes. A lot of these people been under federal investigation for 1, 2, 2.5 years. Y'all talking about RICO. Boy, there's a RICO you just don't know about. There's a RICO going on. For instance, I can do a what's the name? They just dropped this on Instagram. They said, I say they because Instagram is they. They said that that famous guy got caught with trafficking, and he's linked to Farrakhan. Now, if I find it, that's going to be great. I know it's in my phone, so I can send it to my Discord and upload it right now. See how easy that is? I just bring it up on my Discord. I love that. Boom, bring it up to the audience. That's a lot of weird stuff. Bingo. Maybe we should have Cavro at night, conspiracy, little shit talking, but a lot of conspiracy. They say this guy right here, this is by way of the internet. Not me, but the internet. They are saying that this guy, Nygaard, is indicted on human trafficking. But that he's good friends with Farrakhan. Here they are sharing Christian Italian like kiss. But this is what they're saying. Press 1. So with everything that's going on in the world today, don't be surprised if a lot of y'all black folk get told some truths and are being distracted from the real. His name is Peter Nygaard. What's his name? Oh my God, not Peter. Oh my goodness, let me get his name. Is that the reason why Willie D is out here? Kanye, this weird vibe. Peter Nygaard. Oh, that's the guy who was with the black women who said we need their fetuses. Look. Oh my gosh. Chris Hansen. Peter Nygaard terminated pregnancy so he could take the baby stem cells. Remember him? I played this last year. 3 years ago. This is the guy that was with the black women who made them an offer of thousands of dollars and said that they stem cell eggs. Oh, this is it right here. What you think Planned Parenthood was doing? What you think they was doing? Fuck that. I don't need they proof, bro. Bro, look at this. Bro, look, bro. I busted this shit, bro.
Aborted fetuses from women that he impregnated himself would somehow keep him alive longer.
I'm fucking dead, bro. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, bro. That guy. Told y'all. Oh my gosh. Oh my. Can we talk about this tonight? Is it possible? Can I take can I come back at 8 o'clock? Can we discuss this? Oh my goodness. It's not that, it's just, oh my goodness, this makes sense. From Planned Parenthood to all of it. This is what this shit is about. What was he doing with the stem cells? Rejuvenation. Oh, living forever through blood. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
I slept with him. He raped me. He got me pregnant because I pushed him off me. I told him no, and I tried to leave and escape, and he wouldn't let me go downstairs and leave. He said, "No, Brooke, you're staying here. You need a place to stay. You live here with me." I'm pushing him off me, but before I could get him off me, he already came. He already had an orgasm.
Was these the black women? Was these the black women in that video? I cannot believe it. I think I'm gonna have to come back. I'm gonna have to come back. And we can do this tonight. Make sure you support this broadcast at Cash App. My cash tag is Gills Gang. Also, go to patreon.com/Kev Gills TV. Epstein, hip hop, celebrities, black leadership. All of this can be entwined tonight on Unlocking the Matrix with Kev Gills. Tonight, right here on Coffee and Good. That's incredible. So that can be done. Hold on, let's see what Waterworld. This Waterworld shit right here, boy. People love when I get on this. Hold up, Waterworld. Let me plug you in, champion. Let me plug you in, champ. Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. I have to sit down, roll one up. You know, you got deep into the mix. That's why I have to call in real quick.
Go ahead.
Now, remember how you was saying with Epstein and building his own race, right?
Yep.
And then Epstein used to deal with Les Wexner, another fashion icon that used to own Victoria's Secret. Like this guy right here, too, Peter Nygaard, another fashion icon. And then that's why Kanye was mad at the Kushners, because Jared Kushner, he just came out maybe last week talking about he got a plan to live forever. So the little STEM and the internet and the advance of computer technology, the internet technology of living forever. So this is like their whole little scheme.
Merging all of them together?
And for them to live forever too, though, because they got a plan.
Stem cell research, digital, and what else?
I think it was advanced science. I sent it to you through text. I sent you a Jerry Kushner interview when he's talking about that, like your last two texts from me, and the little article that he had out there talking about how he wanted to create himself or wanted to live forever. And then you just mentioned Kanye was his first interview before they cut you off when he was talking to Tucker about Josh and Jared Kushner, like they wasn't in for Trump, and I'm really mad at them. He's really mad because you said they got 15% equity and he only got 5%, and she's supposed to be rich. They're taking money and they never earn money because he thinks they took their idea. Well, from what he's saying, because he's talking in codes low key, from what he's saying is like the Kushner took his ideas for this whole STEM thing and this whole living forever, because that's what Kanye is low key infatuated with, especially calling himself Yeezus, and then you hang with Jay-Z.
With the concept of living forever.
Yes, sir. But that's all I have to say real quick, Carol. I'm going to get back in the back of the classroom.
All right, my man. So, Kanye might have this infatuation with living forever. He might be in a world full of people who think they vampires. All of this masquerade nonsense is for something. You never know. I know that guy, yeah, you can look at him and tell he's up to no good. If they're doing so, do you think Kanye is upset with them for stealing stuff? Why? See, don't leave no more. Y'all say a lot of stuff and then y'all leave and go back to the back of the classroom because you said a lot. You said a lot. And when I start asking questions, y'all don't want to answer the question. Y'all get to running and then leaving me right here. I'm like, wait a minute. Then that'll mean, and then you gone. So next time y'all call, you get me ready to explain what y'all saying. This is crazy. They have no God. That's why. They don't want to die. They don't want to leave knowing what they've done. That's how bad they want to escape judgment, because when it comes to the second death, there is no resurrection for them. There is no life for them. This is all they get. Yeah, when they talk about stem cell research, these type of individuals know that that's all they get. They did so much demonic devil work with Epstein that they don't want to see God, and they will spend whatever money that they can. They right now I'm breathing real slow. That's why they be having breathing techniques. Coffee and Kush TV, you on the air.
Hey, Kev. Glad you came back. That was a great live earlier.
Oh, well, thank you.
And yeah, thank you. I wanted to speak on the Nygaard.
Of course.
Yeah, Nygaard, if you look at pictures of him when he was in his prime, he had an island. You know how they have those island homes? He had one in the Bahamas. And he took advantage of a lot of poor women in the Bahamas by having them, they lure them to their whatever bungalows, and he would have like a environment of like a nightclub. And he's with all these young and Latino women, and they would get pregnant. This was an agreement to have the abortions for the very express purpose to take the stem cells.
Get pregnant to have the abortion.
Right. This was the agreement.
Goodness.
Mm-hmm. And see, they set up in poor, island nations like, in the Bahamas where he could hide. And I did some research on the dude, and he took advantage of the fact that he had a lot of money. He could pay off the, the various people that would have maybe taken him to justice. So he could, in other words, like buy the girls. Like they often buy refrigerators for the girl's mother. You know what I'm saying?
Buy things that make a poor family okay for quite some time. Like a refrigerator in a third world country, some goddamn where. Go ahead.
Right, that's a big deal. Like when you travel to those countries, like
that's a big deal
all they
here.
Have to do.
A female will get down with you for a refrigerator, a nice little chrome one with little buttons that's touchscreen. Girl, boy, it ain't tricking if you got it. You heard me? Go ahead, Queen. I'm teasing.
I hear you, Kev. Well, see, this is the thing. Like, okay, they have these blood transfusions that, if you've noticed, in a lot of cities, all of these plasma centers have popped up.
Yes.
Right? Yeah, well, those centers that's adrenochrome right there, but it's flying under the radar because older people will go and get these plasma and different blood products. And sometimes the most powerful way is to hook themselves directly up to a young person, like a direct, transfusion right from the person's body. And it's usually children and maybe
you mean like hook it up directly like plasma centers.
Right, but the ultimate is when the child or young person is right in the presence of the person receiving their blood. They can do it direct person to person.
Oh, my goodness.
That's the most powerful, fountain of youth for these people.
So they want to live forever by blood transfusion.
Yes, this is one of the things they're doing to rejuvenate themselves. Just buy more time.
I'm here.
And if you look at pictures, this is what really took me out, Kev, about Nygaard. You can look at the pictures when he was in his heyday, partying with all the women, getting the babies' stem cells. He looked really pumped up like a chicken on GMO hormones. Big chest, and he had the tan, like the orange tan, and then the hair done like Fabio or something. And then when you looked at him after they locked his ass up and he didn't get those stem cells, he looks like a shriveled up prune. unbelievable. Like,
so without the blood transfusions, oh my goodness! So it would give them a rejuvenated sort of. So a person might be. He might be 130 years old, 120 years old.
You never know. That's a good point.
Yeah.
What I'll do, Kev, I'm gonna send you a picture
if they
of
make
before
this
and after.
illegal, I would love to see it before and after. What's his name?
Yeah, I think I still have it because I hoard pictures, and I did something on Nygaard like a year ago or maybe two, because I used to work part-time just for like holiday money at Dillard's, and they carried his brand, Nygaard. It was like one of the kind of medium price point clothing, and he was out of Canada, but then had the place in the Bahamas. And another thing about Nygaard, he has a child that threw him under the bus. He has a son. Like, he has so many kids, you can imagine, like, he never really spent time with them. So one of his kids, like, is snitching on him.
And what happened?
Like, he's just talking about just all of the family secrets, what a terrible person he was. He went to the press, and I forget when he did that, maybe a year or two ago, because they got Nygaard maybe last year, or maybe it was the end of 2020. I forget when they nabbed him.
So he is in federal custody.
Yeah, because that's how I saw the picture of him when he was already, in custody and he didn't have the stem cell treatment. Like, it's really a drastic change. You won't believe it.
Damn, this is so he's connected to Hollywood for real.
Yeah, they're all connected. Like, when you start doing the dots, it's like you have that guy, the French guy that had the modeling agency that killed himself in jail. He was friends with Epstein.
Yeah.
It all connects. Like, then you have that cult by Rainier. He was a Nexium cult.
Yes.
And that connects to the Canadians. So Nygaard and all those guys, like Canada, you might as well just say it's just all the same as here. So they had that Nexium thing. Then a lot of Hollywood stars were in the Nexium cult, and they were recruiting women and giving them brands.
Like stamps?
Yeah, stamps like the Q's, give the Q thing, branding them like cows.
Where would they brand them at?
Usually like in their, like on the hip or something, near the, I guess, Keith Rainier, he was, he was the head of the cult, so he had a harem. So I guess he wanted the stamp close to the spot, so usually the hip or the abdominal area.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And he loved some black women. The black women kept him young. He said the highest form they stem cells as black women was what he needed. I heard him say it.
Yeah. It's deep how, when you hear the stories, it's really heartbreaking of the young girls in the Bahamas with Nygaard. And he entrapped them and just horrible abuses.
I've never oh my goodness, a woman filed lawsuit against and accused him of sexual assault, being lured to pamper parties at his Bahamas compound. Oh my goodness, that's exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah,
practically
it's really disturbing.
Joe's Pizza Outpost. Oh my goodness,
yeah.
The first
pretty bad, and
Oprah Winfrey, Robert De Niro, Prince Andrew.
Yep.
Oh, this is Weinstein type of shit.
Oh yeah, Oprah had a big, remember she was in her heyday, she had a big show, because that's when I used to somewhat watch her, and she was down at Nygaard, Bahamian, whatever, bungalow, I don't know what you want to call it, but she had a whole show from his, because his thing looked like Disney World, like a real, like, creepy, crunchy, nasty Disney World.
Oh, my goodness. I wonder. I guess he would want to live forever. They put these masks on. They rejuvenate their skin, and I don't know if it rejuvenates their organs though.
Well, they get organs. That's the thing. So a lot of times people have to be careful about putting that they want to be an organ donor, because they will harvest people and not do life-saving measures sometimes. Probably,
but I'm saying specifically, stem cell research wouldn't rejuvenate the organ. So maybe it's just a cosmetic youth look that they're looking for that works with just smoothing out the skin that makes you appear younger. Maybe it's
right. I think a lot of it is. I think for him, like the guy Nygaard,
there's no evidence that these people are living 150 years or nothing. It's more like rejuvenation of the skin outwardly to give the appearance that they're younger and still as they are. I'm not saying that right, but I'm just saying there's a high probability as well.
Yeah. That is, and just so they feel vibrant, because they like younger women, so they, they want to be, and then they pump up, like Nygaard was pumping his muscles up too.
So probably steroid, what's that stuff where you can have sex, keep the penis apart
the ED,
stuff like that. That makes you, because women spend a lot of people talk about how women spend a lot of money on cosmetics. We really don't talk about what wealthy men do to stay young, to keep sleeping with these young women, and the amounts of money that's spending that causes these women to have abortion. I never thought of abortion as a black market until I started researching Margaret Sanger and the federal government and things of that nature. But at this level, it's like there's a whole black market for you to have an abortion. And if you didn't know they were making tons of money off of you and your child, well, now it's time to start thinking about why the fountain of youth is in your baby. Like, that's insane.
Right. Well, they told us when we were being told we were crazy for looking into the Clintons and Haiti.
Right.
That was one of the, remember they said the black children, they preferred, and they called their adrenochrome walnut sauce.
Walnut sauce?
Mm-hmm.
Got you. Brown. Mm-hmm. Got you. Oh, my goodness.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep. So this is all starting to now. It's like people are being vindicated, because what's happening, we're seeing the lower hanging fruit go down, and now it's bringing all the bigger ones back out.
What if these anti-aging things from these big companies are from dead fetuses as well? Stem cells research being sold openly in the market, like. Fuck it.
Oh, it has to be, because
it has to be because it works. Yeah, these women look awesome, so it obviously works. But do they know they probably using fetus? Because Kardashian said she put something on her face that was real bloody. I'm not sure if it was fetus or vagina blood, but I'm disgusted. But
she claimed it was her own blood. They call it a vampire facial. So they, she claimed she was putting her own blood back into her face. But you're right. It's like, this is a big business, and they do tell us, because, I'm a woman, I buy cosmetics, and I have to be honest, they will say placenta. If women, hear this, they know what I'm talking about.
Say that on
products, certain products. It says placenta. Even hair products, and we have never stopped to think about placenta. Why?
What? In the makeup?
Yeah, in the makeup, the lipstick. I mean, it's in a lot of things, but they don't hide it. I have to say, they're not hiding when they say placenta.
So it's a choice.
Mm-hmm. It is. We were ignorant.
Just ignorant. And didn't care. Beauty is more important than the word placenta. I don't even want to look at that damn word on the side. Then I have to. I'd rather not see placenta on the side and put this on my face anyway.
Yeah. And that's the vanity, which is, it drives people to do things and not care about, not even think about it. It's just we become so apathetic, because even that woman, Sandra, one of those actresses, she was on a show and she was bragging about they were taking the foreskin, she said, of Korean baby boys to make a beauty product that she bought. And she was on a talk show, daytime talk show, bragging about it.
Wait. What? It's time for me to turn into Montel Williams.
You can look it up. It's like, I think it might have been like Steve Harvey that was interviewing her, and he did the whole, how they do the face like, what? But, it was like, you should stop and ask her more. She's talking about foreskins of babies.
Maybe, oh my goodness, I need to start a series, me and you. Maybe our quest for beauty is at the expense of placentas, aborted fetuses, and the worst sin that you can partake in.
That's right. I'm willing to help you with this because this is a real hot button for me. I've tried to talk to people and they don't care. That's the thing. I've been screaming in the wilderness and I've lost a lot of friends and whatever, but this is really important, that we stop and think about we don't have to be like this way. This is like what brought down this is our fall. This is part of our fall. Putting our kids through the fire. Yeah.
This is directly tied to eugenics.
Directly.
Oh my goodness, yeah. We definitely got to stay in contact. Definitely.
Yeah, I'll send you those before and after of Nygaard so you can see just how busted he was when he stopped those stem cells. Unbelievable.
Thank you so much for that information, Queen. Thank you.
You're welcome. Take care. God bless you.
Yes, ma'am. Yeah, that's what I'm about right there. Putting in some good work around a topic and holding conversations this long, 2 hours, 3 hours. Well, I love freestyling these conversations, but something organized to that factor. I love to work with a few people on slideshows and information and panels dealing with these types of. If you want to be involved in that, get up with me, DM me on Instagram. Yeah, do that because that's going to happen. Those type of topics it's like awareness type. Everybody want to be aware and be an advocate for something. You want to be an advocate for that right there. That's important. Somebody said that's why they so quick to take you off placentas at birth. That could be rejuvenation. That could be a whole market right there that we, especially as men, never thought about. We kind of just floating by existing for some reason without any say and, hey, what you doing? What's this? And when you talk about it's in the makeup, then it's like, wait a minute. Yeah, but this is all about what is the life of a black body? Is a copper body? Is it really a penny? Is a black soul really worth a penny? Press 1. Is a black soul worth a penny? a copper coin and money in account in Switzerland. Now, the Switzerland probably get a quarter. Press 1. Hardcore silver nickelback. Press 1. Get a whole quarter in exchange. Press 1. The seller get a quarter. You worth a penny. You get a quarter. Stock exchange. But you see, Switzerland, and this is the 1828 dictionary. Switzerland is France. Switzerland is France. Is Italy. Is the Pope. One soul, a small copper coin, a penny. You heard me? A penny. But we also know that a soul can be 25 motherfucking cents. George Washington. You see, it's up to us to find out what all this means. I'm just asking the questions. A copper, people worth copper coin. Now, that makes sense. Press 1. That makes sense to me. Copper people, copper coin. France, sold. That's what I'll talk about right there, man. It's 5:45 on the East Coast, man. Kevro or nothing. I hope I got y'all through y'all work day. Made y'all think today. You feel me? Made y'all really just think. That's all we can ask is think. Put your minds to some work. Remember to contribute to the program by hitting that like button, commenting, of course, and if you can, cash out. My cash tag is Gills Gang. Patreon.com/KevGillsTV. Press 1 mugs on the way. And yeah, it's my pleasure to get up here every day and teach. And I guess we're going to be talking about Peter Nygaard, stem cell research, Planned Parenthood, the federal government, the overtaking, the bait selling of. Hey, why not just talk about the Afro-American Holocaust right here, Coffee and Kush TV, Kevro University, first thing in the morning. And as always, family, I holla.